Hello, this is Pilar with BlissFull Living, and today I am doing my very first reading for my channel. I actually tried to start this channel a while back, probably at least maybe a year or so ago, maybe two, I don't know, it's been a while. I'd have to go back and look, but a lot of things happened in life and I really needed to just take some time to myself and get myself where I needed to be. And so I just felt like it was really a message in that it's never too late to start doing what you feel called to do, right? And so today I just wanted to open with that message. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And yeah, just listen to your heart. So today I'm just going to start out by pulling a couple of angel number cards, and then I will pull some oracle and some tarot just to see what the overall energy of the collective is right now. If you find that this message resonates, I would love it if you would be some of my first few subscribers. And yeah, so let's just see what is going on. So you have angel card number 4477. It says waiting for a surprise. It says guardianship, insistence on moving upward, abundance, awakening. And it says the angels congratulate you, and the angels congratulate you and say, well done, keep it up, you will be fine, keep your mind focused, and it will have significant and positive effects. Which I think is actually really in alignment with my opening message about just listen to your heart and allow yourself to do what it is that you feel called to do, right? If you feel called to rest, rest. If you feel called to make some moves, make some moves. You know what I mean? So let's see what else. Angel number 444 and angel number 333. So, oh my gosh, these words are kind of hard to read. It says fearless, change, strength, and love. The angels are now surrounding you, reassuring you of their love and assistance. Don't worry, because the angels are by your side to help you. So yeah, so if you're feeling divinely guided to do something or start something new like I am today, or restart something new like I am today, it's probably because you're being guided to. And so again, that's why I say it's important to just listen to what it is, you know, you're feeling called to do. And then angel number card 333 says luck arrives, lucky, healthy kindness. The angels are approaching you to let you know that you have their assistance, love, and company. Call upon the angels frequently, especially when you see the number 3 around you. It indicates that some important archangels are approaching you. All right, so I'll just bring these closer to the camera so you can see. So if these angel numbers are some numbers that you've been seeing frequently, then this reading may resonate with you, and I hope that you will continue to stay and watch the rest of it. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with the collective. Guides and angels, what is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? What have they currently been experiencing? What messages do you have for the collective? All right, well, there's 4 cards, so we'll just go from here. So you have the thinking man, the 7th chakra archangel Uriel, community, and anxiety. Wow, okay, so to me, what this message is saying is that a lot of you may have been, you know, what is that phrase? Doing a lot of stinking thinking. It's kind of been keeping you stuck, right? And so it's been keeping you anxious. But with this 3rd chakra archangel Uriel, I'm sorry, not 3rd chakra, 7th chakra, this is the crown chakra, right? And so it's like you're feeling called to, and maybe this is picking up my energy too, you know, where you're feeling called to connect with the community, to help and to offer any kind of guidance, support, or whatever it is that you have to offer. It's like your intuition has been pulling you and telling you that it's important for you to do this, right? And honestly, it's not just important, it's something that you are probably likely very excited about doing, inspired to do, you know, and passionate about, right? And so sometimes when we don't listen, you know, that's where the anxiety comes in, right? So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is that it's important for you to listen to your intuition and not always, you know, every single thought that comes into your mind, because of course, sometimes our thoughts can be self-sabotaging, right? And, you know, and that's a hard thing to deal with, you know, that really is a hard thing to deal with. But if you allow your spirit to be stronger than your mind and you step into your power, I feel like everything looks like it's going to be really good, right? You have the angels supporting you, you have your guides supporting you and pushing you to do these things. And it looks like it could very well turn into abundance with this 4477 card, right? Insistence upon, or assistance on moving upward in abundance and awakening. So that's pretty dope. Love that for us. Love that for us. Actually, let's pull some tarot first. So let's kind of get an idea of, well, let's just see what else Spirit wants us to know. What else does Spirit want us to know? And you guys, I really do appreciate all of your support. It's been a while since I've been doing readings because like I said, I did need to take that break. So I do have my own set of nerves, you know, that I'm dealing with right now. So I apologize if I stutter over my words or whatever. But just know, all it takes is starting somewhere. You just got to start somewhere, right? Okay, guides and angels. What else does the collective need to know? We had okay, so you got the Empress card. Again, this is about abundance, right? This is stepping into your power, knowing your worth, being the creator of the life that you want to live. What else? And the Queen of Swords. So this, you know, talks to me about discipline. This talks about cutting out those things that are no longer serving your highest and best, you know? This is knowing your worth, being in control of that you can be in control of, and letting go of that which you're not in control of. What else? Guides and angels, what else? So you have the Five of Cups. And so I feel like the Five of Cups, you know, as you can kind of see in the image here, he's got the two cups behind him that are still standing and that are still full, but he's dwelling on these cups that have been emptied. So it's like, stop dwelling on the loss, right? Look at the things that are in your space right now that are still fruitful, that are still abundant, and try and pull yourself out of this funk that you're in. I know I had to do that. Okay, what else? Guides and angels, what else? Thank you. The Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords can talk about heartbreak, also, you know, divorce, separations, just your heart hurting in general from a life experience, right? And a lot of times when that happens, it can really create us to cause us rather to be stuck. But us being stuck is only a mindset, right? And so that's why this is a swords card, because it's your mind, it's your thoughts. And again, you know, this is around the anxiety, right? So I feel like this is really important because I feel like Spirit's calling you to get out of your head and to do what you know is going to bring you fulfillment in life, right? And then the Judgment card came out. This is about resurrection, right? This is you coming back to life after this heartbreak, after this challenging situation, okay? I love that. Love it, love it. Let's see what words of inspiration Spirit has for you. And then we're going to see what it is that you can let go of with the power of surrender. And then we will close out the reading for today. Yes. So when you're stuck, you have to imagine the solutions, right? Focus on the solution, not the problem. What else? Guides and angels, what does the collective need to know? How can they move past this trying time and into their abundance? How can they move past this trying time and into their happiness? What does the collective need to know? Become a clear channel. So I feel like this is important because if you're watching this, then you're obviously, you know, pretty aware about intuition, and, you know, and all of that. And so when you become a clear channel, you have to remove all the emotions from your current experience, right? Which is obviously easier said than done. But when you are present right now, in this moment, and you're able to ask yourself, in this very moment, is there anything wrong? Am I in danger? Am I safe? Do I have everything that I need? Do I have a loving family? What are the things that you have to be grateful for, right? And focus on those things in the here and the now. And then allow yourself to feel that feeling of joy. And just sit in that space and just focus on joy. And when you're in that space of joy and your heart space is open, talk to God and ask him, you know, what is it that I need to do? I know there's got to be some kind of solution for this. What are some steps that I can do, you know, in order to go where I'm trying to go? And I guarantee you'll probably come up with something. So open yourself up, be a clear channel for yourself, and then, you know, you can become a clear channel for others. And it's going to be super important that you love yourself, right? Which, again, another thing that's a lot easier said than done, because in order to love yourself, you have to love the things about you that are not perfect, right? But give yourself grace because you deserve it. As long as you're not repeating the same cycles, and even if you are, you still deserve grace. But if you're not hurting anybody, you know, I mean, I lost that message. So I don't know, maybe you know where I was going with that. But that's what happens when I'm channeling sometimes. But yeah, loving yourself first is very important. Loving yourself also looks like setting healthy boundaries, right? Knowing who you are in this current time, space, and reality, and honoring that. Yeah, and grieve your losses. And so this is right over here, you know, with the Three of Swords card where I was talking about, it could be about your losses, you know? So allow yourself to grieve your losses. But I feel like Spirit's saying it's important for you not to reside in that space for too long. Obviously, you need to take the time to feel into those emotions, because when you do that, you also learn a lot about that experience. How, you know, what did you walk away with in regards to becoming a higher and better version of yourself? What did you walk away with, you know, and in improving yourself and the person or place or thing or whatever, you know what I mean? How did you potentially positively impact that, you know? And think about the positives, because there's always something, there's always a purpose for every season, right? Okay, so let's see what it is that you can surrender. What is it that the collective needs to surrender? What is it that the collective needs to surrender to? Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can help, or silence can heal and replenish you. Yeah, so take the time to go inward, right? That's also self-love. Silence is also where you're going to be able to find your solutions. Yep, see, this is what I was saying. Surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Love that. What else, guides and angels? What else does the collective need to know? Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I love that. So basically, let yourself do what you're being called to do, because you're probably really good at it, and it could probably really bring you a lot of joy and happiness. You know, and abundance is not just about money, right? Abundance is about your joy, your happiness, your prosperity, your health. Abundance comes in a lot of different ways, okay? So I hope this message resonates with you. If it does, again, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're interested in any personal readings, I have the link in my bio. You can definitely schedule that out. I usually only open those up for about a month. So that's what I've done. Right now I have September readings open. And I do have limited availability because I do work a full-time job. Just like, you know, whoever else this message might resonate with, I'm just, you know, getting back to doing what I love too. So I got to do it part-time. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.